don't know what time series forecasting is, here is the definition of time series forecasting. So time series forecasting is the use of a model to predict future values based on previously observed values. It's very commonly used, and few examples of time series forecasting includes predicting website traffic during different hours of the day, predicting your customers' demand, and most common use case is to predict the sales of an organization. Literally every organization is trying to predict different things, such as predicting sales in the coming months, number of cases or number of customer calls that a service agent might receive every day. So it's an important algorithm. It's not a complex one, so we are not going to get into the deep machine learning principles today, but we will see how powerful time series forecasting is, and we will also see how you can build time series forecasting using clicks in Tableau CRM. Dataset was registered, the recipe ran successfully. It took about 45 seconds to load, and using that dataset I created this lens. So what does this lens show? This lens shows us the price of gold. The blue line is the value that is derived from the dataset. This is the forecasted value. Now I know it's hard to read, it only has 5 months of data. So if you want to look at the data in the form of table, let's go to compare table. You have this information here. I also looked at price of gold today per ounce. We are in the month of December. It says it's 1776.20. This is 1836.1. So not too bad, right? Pretty accurate. Again, this could be I don't know if how accurate this is. Usually when you're running a complex machine learning model, you may have other factors that might be influencing your final result, but this is powerful, right? It shows you the trend. It is fairly accurate, so feel free to use this time series forecasting in your organization to predict the amount of opportunities that your company might win in the next 3 to 6 months. What could be your sales in the next 3 to 6 months? And again, to recap the video, it was fairly easy to build this recipe. You need a data set to start with. You need to aggregate that data by year and month if you want to do yearly projections. You add a transformation node, click on the time series button and fill out the form. If you don't know the information, just select auto, and Tableau CRM will select the best metrics for you. And finally, register that data into a data set so that you can do this kind of analysis. There'll be more videos on time series analysis using SACWell, using some other fun techniques as well. So stay tuned. Please add in the comment section what you thought about this video, what you want me to cover in this video, and I would really appreciate if you also go ahead and hit subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now that the dataset has been uploaded, let's create the recipe, and this is where you see how to create time series forecasting using clicks. Okay, so go to recipes, let's create a recipe and add the data set that we just created. Let's go here, click on next. Step 2 is to aggregate the data. So I'm going to aggregate the data, and I only want to predict values for USD, and I'm going to aggregate it by year and month. If it does not make sense yet, once you see the data, you will understand what I just did. So the data is now presented in the form of what is the total or the average price of the gold in the first month of 1990, second month of 1990, third month of 1990, and so on. Okay, I'm going to apply this transformation. Click on aggregate. This is where I apply my time series analysis. So it shows the data from the previous step. This is the icon that you want to click on. So once you click on this icon, it will ask you to select a column that relates to year. So I'm going to do that. This is for the month. Now this data goes on until July of 2021. I want to see the values for the month of August, September, October, November and December. So 5 months, which is what I'm going to enter here. forecast length. It then asks you what is the column that you want to forecast. Now we want to predict the price of gold for the 5 months. So I'm going to select that column. And there are different types of models: multiplicative, additive. Again, you can let Tableau CRM determine the model, which is what I'm going to do. And again, if you need more information about multiplicative, additive models, I can put the links in the description of this video. This is very important when you're running time series model. So what is ignore last time period? So let's say in our case, we have data for the entire month. We have the price of gold for the entire month of March 2020, April 2020, and so on. Sometimes, for example, sales, you may not have the data for the entire month. You may have partial data, first 10 days or 15 days of data. In that case, you want to ignore the last time period because you don't have enough information for prediction. You don't want to give bad data to Tableau CRM, because if you give bad data, you're going to get bad predictions. So in our case, we don't have to select this. We know that our data is complete. Let's also create a confidence interval. Click on apply and let Tableau CRM generate its magic. And as you can see, it has created forecast for us for the month of August 2021. Here's the price. 1836.1 is the price for December of 2021. So I'm going to click on save and run. Continue. I'm going to say gold price is prediction. Save. And I'm going to register a data set. Gold price is prediction. Oops. All right, this is done, right? So what did we do? We added the data set that we uploaded. We aggregated the data by month. We transformed the data, meaning we applied time series forecasting. This is where we told Tableau CRM that, hey, we want seasonality to be auto. We told Tableau CRM how many months in future we want the value to be forecasted. We also gave the column. We suggested the model, and we also generated the confidence interval. And finally, we saved all the results in an output file. Describe changes. Okay, and I'm going to click on save and run. So to perform time series forecasting, we of course need a data set to predict values, and I usually go to Kaggle.com to get data sets. If you have not heard of Kaggle.com, it's an amazing website to get data sets, collaborate with your fellow data scientists here, and they offer some amazing courses as well. So do check them out. On Kaggle.com, I found this data set called the monthly gold prices, this data set has prices going back from 1979 to July of 2021. So if you go here, you can simply download this. Now, if you have never used Kaggle.com, it will ask you to log in. You can log in using your Google account, which is what I do. So let's see how we can perform time series analysis using the 1990 to 2021 CSV file. Step 1 is to upload the data set, right? So I'm going to click on create data set, and I am going to upload this file. Let's call it time series gold predictions. Click on next. I'm going to accept all the default values. Salesforce or Tableau CRM is smart enough to understand the type of data. So it knows this is data, this is a measure, and you can also preview the data. So what does this data consist of? It consists of dates, it consists of prices by different currencies, USD, Euro, Japanese yen, and so on. And the prices are for each month. Okay. So I'm going to upload file. And let's wait for the file to be ready so that we can create an amazing recipe in Tableau CRM. It is finishing up. All right, the data set has been created. The first step as a data scientist that you will always do is to explore the data set. We are not going to talk about all the principles of EDA. There are several articles on EDA, so do check them out. But I do want to show you how easy it is to explore data sets in Tableau CRM. So let's click on a timeline chart. I want to see the prices of USD. There you go, by year and month. And as you can see, it has been trending up since 1991. So let's see, now that we have looked at this timeline chart, how we can create a time series forecasting model.